You found us. Welcome to the podcast.
Woo-hoo. Yay!
You know, it's morning radio, really, whenever you want it. You know, I love that.
This is where you live when you're not at work.
Exactly. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Let's get the show started.
Which bands do you think have inspired the most tattoos?
Oh, interesting.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Wow.
Brooke, you were thinking about getting an Indigo Girls tramp stamp, right?
That is not even a lie, okay? Closer to fine, always.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I love Indigo Girls. He's not even kidding. They're my favorite.
Okay.
I don't know if you want closer to fine right above,
Well, maybe you do. That's kind of cool.
Their most famous song, Jeff.
But they used Google searches to find the top ones, the bands that inspired the most tattoos. Number 1 was Pink Floyd.
Oh, the triangle.
Number 2
that's
was
interesting.
Guns N' Roses.
Okay.
Number 3 is a band that I've never heard of before. Some punk rock group called We're Late.
I was about to make fun of you for not knowing a band.
That's the tattoo I'm going to get on my eyelids. WCII. Which clip is it?
Dude, why do I want the rest of that tattoo info?
2 viral sound bites from the internet. Only enough time to play one of them. Let's get right to your choices. Your first option is a 35-second clip of a Hooters waitress trying to flirt with a cop to get herself out of a DUI. And the conversation does not go well for her.
Oh, no.
Or option 2, a 17-second clip of a little tree frog who absolutely does not like to get picked up by humans. And he lets them know it in the cutest way imaginable. So, what's it gonna be? Do you want to hear Hooters slog or Scaredy Frog? Alexis.
I need to know what the tree frog sounds like.
Really?
Scaredy frog.
All right, Brooke.
No way, I've never gotten out a ticket in my life, so I want to hear this Hooters girl also fail.
All right, Jose, you get the deciding vote. What are we listening to?
This is the closest I'll be to a Hooters girl. So let's go Hooters girl.
I mean, I think you could pay and go there anytime.
They don't allow me in.
They're closing down all the time. But let's hear the sound of a Hooters waitress desperately trying to flirt with a cop to get out of a DUI.
We're gonna make out here. We're gonna make out here.
No, we're not.
Turn off the lights.
Right there.
Turn off the lights.
right.
I gotta pee, bro.
I know. Okay, do you want to try this first exercise for me?
I will do anything for you, Daddy.
All right. Can you put your feet together
Put my feet together.
and your hands on your
Oh,
side?
whatever you say, Daddy.
Okay. Are you wearing
Very
contacts right now?
Are you wearing contacts right now?
No, I'm wearing glasses. Hey, Sophia. Hey,
I swear to God, I'm wearing contacts.
Like 2 seconds.
Why are you such a nerd, bro?
There you go, Brooke. Now you know what to say the next time a cop pulls you over.
Dude, she went 0 to 100 real quick there.
0 to
straight
daddy.
to making out.
I love it.
I don't think that she was trying to get out of a DUI. I think she actually wanted to make out with that guy.
Like a cute cop, and she's like, oh, hey.
I don't think she understood what was happening.
That was Which Clip Is It?
So good, Jeff.
Now let's move on. We're going to get into your shock collar question of the day with somebody that we try to flirt with to get out of getting shocked.
Yeah, we do.
Doesn't usually work.
Why are you such a nerd?
Digital Jane.
Square.
You want to make out?
On this day,
Oh,
back
it's a no.
in night. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna ignore you.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta call me Daddy first.
All right.
On this day, back in 1966, a young British musician named Davy Jones looked at his birth certificate and thought, "Ew. With a stupid name like that, I'll never get famous." So, he pulled a rebrand and started calling himself David Bowie.
Hey.
And the rest is history.
That's his real name? Weird.
But he's not alone. The entertainment industry is filled with people who decided their real names just weren't star material.
True.
Like our own Brooke Fox, whose actual birth name is Mildred Hussein Gunkweiler. But she changed it to sound cool for radio.
She does look like a Mildred.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it fits.
Got gunk in my trunk. No, it's not. It's not excited, is it?
So today, we're going to test your pop culture smarts with a special Celebrity Names Real or Fake edition of 20 of 20. Now, it's simple. I'll give you a famous celebrity. You just have to tell me, is that their real name or a stage name?
Interesting.
We'll start with the woman who doesn't know a pen name from a vape pen.
Yeah.
That's Alexis.
Just hit them both. Or...
Alexis, how about number 1 through 20, please?
5.
5. Alexis, your celebrity is Keanu Reeves. Is that a real name or a stage name?
I I feel like we talked about this on our show, or Brooke did it in
No.
a game with me. Is that what it was?
Because we do a bonus podcast on the weekend.
Yeah.
And every weekend we do Today versus Back in the Day, and it was a question.
It was
in
a
that.
question about him.
Have you ever met another Keanu anywhere?
I don't think ever.
I've never heard that
No,
name
but I do
before.
like the name.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know why
it's
more
an
people
awesome
don't. I
name.
think it's fake, though. I don't think it's his real name.
Alexa says Keanu Reeves is a stage name. It is his real name.
Yeah, so remember the question was that his agent wanted him to change it, and he went through a bunch of ideas, and his agent was finally like, those are terrible.
Yeah.
We're just going to
Same.
stick with what you've got.
What do you think about cat boxer?
Yeah.
Cool, no?
So Alexis is out. Brooke, it's over to you.
Okay,
How about a number?
7.
Number 7. Brooke, your celebrity is Marie Curie. Is that her real name, or did she make it up for clout?
Brooke is getting trolled by Marie Curie all week long.
I think that was her real name. I don't
It
think
wasn't Maria, and then
scientists
Okay.
don't often, I don't think, go with
Yeah.
a stage moniker.
I don't know, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yeah.
Brooke said Marie Curie's her real name. That is
What?
No
a
way.
stage name. She
No
was
way.
born Maria Solomea
It
Skladowska.
was Maria.
Shut up.
And she only changed her name to get more notoriety because her husband had the last name Curie. He was also a scientist, and it would help her get more notoriety for her work.
But that was her name, then. It's her married name.
She never took the name.
Until after.
Until after she became the scientist.
Okay, I think
You're not
that
gonna
was her
win this one,
married
Brooke.
Brooke,
name.
I would
don't
advise
know
you
that
to-
I would agree with
Mildred,
that.
pipe down
guys.
over there, okay, Gunkweiler?
That would be like a Bob say, okay, whatever.
I'm going to have Brooke just studying Marie Curie facts day after day after day until tomorrow. Alexis wrong. Brooke wrong. We're over to Jose. How about a number?
Hey,
Questionably wrong.
Give me 12.
Number 12. Jose, your celebrity is Johnny Depp. Is that a real name or a stage name?
Oh.
Johnny, to have that as your written in headlines name is different than just John. Depp is a normal name. I'm gonna say fake.
Jose said Johnny Depp is a fake name. That is his real name. He was born John Christopher Depp.
Darn
Oh,
it.
wow.
We're coming over to Jeffrey. We're talking celeb names, real or fake. You get this wrong, Jeffrey. I get to choose who gets shocked.
no. Okay.
Come on, Jeffrey.
How about a number,
DeVoe.
Jeff? 5, 7, and 12 are off the board.
19.
19. Jeffrey, your celebrity is Tom Cruise. Is that a real name or a stage name?
Tom Cruise.
God, that is such a stage name
It
sounding.
just sounds so cool.
Cruise.
It's like,
I'm sorry, he's such a short guy. He needed a name to make up. You know what I mean? Like, he
Yeah.
needed a name to feel cool.
A cool name,
oh,
yeah.
well, let's not bash Tom Cruise. He
He's
is kind
just
of
tiny. He's a tiny
He
little
is very small.
a very
That's right.
talented tiny man. So I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I want to
Really?
say Tom Cruise was born to be famous.
Yeah.
So you're saying that's his real
I'm
name?
saying that that's its real name.
Jeffrey says Tom Cruise is a real name. It is. That's a stage name. His name was Thomas Mapother IV, and Cruise was his middle name. So he took his
Cruise
middle
was his
name.
middle name.
Maybe there was 3 other Mapothers, and he had to change it because of that.
Got
Okay,
it.
so it's not his last
Hollywood.
name.
That
I
means
see.
I have won today's edition of Plenty of 20.
Wow, Jay.
All right.
Feels
Rare.
great.
Daddy, I hope you don't shock me, please.
Jeffrey, you know exactly how to wet my whistle, so Brooke will be getting shocked today.
Okay, so
Mildred.
Mildred Gunkweiler is getting shocked while singing Rollin' in the Deep by Adele.
You could have had it all.
Oh, no.
I want none of that.
Rolling in the deep.
No, just stop.
And that
I
was
deserved it on that
your
one.
shock collar question of the day. Your phone tap's coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Brooke's been playing trivia on our show for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think our listeners know the backstory for how that happened.
Oh.
Because originally they wanted me to play.
What?
But thanks to my elite private school education and
Okay,
attending
yeah.
a prestigious upper echelon
Yeah.
university, I never lost.
Oh, really?
Too smart.
Oh, that's what it
And
was.
so then we said, well, okay, what about trying with Jose?
Yeah.
And turns out he was even smarter. It was brutal.
It's crazy.
And
You
at-
two are smarter than me, and that's why they chose me.
Yeah, at that point, management gave up and said, forget it. Let's just hand this segment to the Idaho backwoods hillbilly with a degree from an unaccredited college.
Okay.
And
Unaccredited.
It's very credited, Jeff.
thanks to that move, the listeners actually stand a fighting chance.
Yay!
This is the most insulting thing
She's
you've
like,
ever said to
actually
me.
the smartest person. in the
Play
room.
trivia with a mediumly educated back road radio personality coming up.
It sounds fun though.
It's hard to argue that.
Let's do it. We'll do it right now. Jennifer is back with us today. She is 1-1 all time, and her last appearance on the show was a resounding victory.
Really?
And when we asked her, do you think it was because Brooke had a bad day or you had a good day? Jennifer said it's because she had a great day. She has been basking in the glory of that win ever since, telling friends, has not been telling her family members. She's been renting out billboards about it because she is the best around.
Wait, are you the billboard that's shaming me down on the interstate, close to the on-ramp? Is that the one?
Suck it, Brooke?
Possibly.
Okay. There's so many billboards that she's rented out. She just can't remember which
you
one.
could just troll me on social media like everybody else. That's free.
There you go.
It's not public enough. Not shameful enough. Jennifer, hopefully we can keep your win streak going today while Brooke leaves the studio. Let's go over the rules. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know when you can say pass, but you have to beat her outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good luck. Your time starts now. Musician Dave Grohl celebrates a birthday today. He's the founder of what currently active band?
Pass.
In a victory celebration tradition, what beverage do Indy 500 winners drink in the winner's circle?
Red Bull.
Fire, carpenter, and little black are all types of what insect?
Ant.
A medicine that hastens the emptying of your bowels is called a what?
Oh my God. Pass.
Oh, you really stuck on that last
not
one.
passing.
Yeah, that's true. Brooke's coming back to the studio here. So, Jennifer, we've had you on before, but remind us, what do you do for a living and why do you love or hate it?
Yeah, that's an option.
I love it.
Okay.
I'm a brand manager, so I help companies sell their products on e-commerce sites.
That might, Jeff, I'm sorry, but that might be my new go-to bar question when I'm out of. What do you do for a living and why do you love or hate it?
Follow up.
Yeah, I just want to know how you feel about how you work. But you actually like helping sell products online.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
That's awesome.
Anything in particular that you like to help sell?
No, I love to sell everything.
Sell me this pen. Sell me this pen. I'm holding it right now. Sell it to me.
You already have it, Jose.
Oh, wait. I already own it.
Wow, she's really good. Jennifer,
Whoa.
how did you do that? You really are amazing.
Take my money.
Wow, even if you don't win the game today, you've won all of our hearts. So, well done. Brooke, it's your turn.
You didn't even say anything.
I know. That's
That's good to hear that.
Just laughing at us.
Brooke, you ready?
Yeah.
Your time starts now. Musician Dave Grohl celebrates a birthday today. He is the founder of what currently active band?
Foo Fighters.
In a victory celebration tradition, what beverage do Indy 500 winners drink in the winner's circle?
Budweiser.
Fire, carpenter, and little black are all types of what insect?
Ants.
A medicine that hastens the emptying of your bowels is called a what?
Laxative.
In which decade was actress Julia Roberts born?
Ooh, 60s?
Okay. I see what you guys did there. Let's go to the scoreboard and check out how the performance was with Jose.
Speechless.
That's not really Jose Bolaños.
Jennifer, you got one correct today.
Oh.
I know.
Okay,
It
Jennifer,
was a
how the
little
mighty
rough.
have fallen.
And Brooke, you got 4.
Wow.
You have to take the billboards down now, Jennifer. I'm sorry. Brooke, you can jump
Take out
on
my
those.
own Jennifer billboards
There we
now.
go. Let's go over the answers for everybody. It's Dave Grohl's birthday. He is the founder of the currently active band Foo Fighters. The victory celebration tradition for the Indy 500, if you win it, you drink milk.
Oh, that's right.
I don't think it's a very good message if
Yeah.
you're drinking Budweiser in a racing tournament.
end.
So
It's in the end.
even still, I don't know if it's the right message. Fire, carpenter, and little black are all types of ants. A medicine that hastens the emptying of your bowels is called a laxative.
Yeah.
That is the most regal way I've ever heard it put.
They should put it in their commercials.
I'm sorry.
Seagull bowels.
Excuse me, my bowels have been hastened.
And Julia Roberts was born in the 1960s.
God, she just doesn't age, though.
1967. So, Jennifer, I'm sorry it was not enough to win today, but just for playing, we are going to give you a $25 Disney gift card valid at any Disney resort, theme park, or online in the Disney store.
Great. Thank you. I love you guys.
Oh, that's so
I love you
nice.
too.
Even after this. Wow.
Even after this.
All
Wow.
right, Jennifer. You're the best.
You're a kind soul, and we hope to hear back from you again soon, okay?
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
If you wanted to meet your favorite celebrities while avoiding the restraining orders, how can you pull that off?
Why is it orders plural?
Well,
Yeah, there's a lot of them, huh?
I thought that meant multiple celebrities, but yeah. We have a lot of really bad ideas on how to do that involve lying and cheating and paying children to cry. But one of our listeners found a better way. Because she uses a simple trick to get face-to-face time with some of the biggest pop stars on the planet.
Whoa.
And it has worked at 3 separate concerts.
Whoa.
She's even got photo evidence of it, and you're going to hear how she pulls it off in a brand new Mass speaker right after this.
You don't know me.
Confession I can't take back.
I am
The Masked Speaker.
Text at 78592 says, I'm a happily married man in my 50s, but if Ryan Reynolds asked me to hold hands and go for a walk in the park, I would leave my wife and do it.
Yeah, I think she'd encourage that.
She would. Yeah, she would. She'd be good.
Abandoning your family for a gentle stroll with Ryan Reynolds is a
Yes.
totally sane and reasonable thing to do.
And you
Yeah.
would just laugh and
I know.
laugh and giggle.
having a lot of fun on this stroll with you, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Along with abandoning your identity to confess your secrets on a radio show. Totally
Yes.
reasonable.
Uh-huh.
And we have a woman who's chosen to ditch her real name for the fake name Olivia today. Olivia, what's your stance on Ryan Reynolds? Pro leave your family or
What?
anti?
Everyone is pro.
Pro leave my family.
Yes.
100%.
There's
It's not even
only
a real
one
question.
I just wanted to make sure that you're on our page,
Dude.
Olivia.
Even Ryan would leave his own family for himself.
It must be so annoying to be Blake Lively.
Now that we're all pro Ryan Reynolds, the voice changer is on. Olivia, you're the mass speaker. Whenever you're ready, let's hear your confession.
So a couple of years ago, my family and I went to Mexico.
Ooh, fun.
Nice.
Cool.
It was such a good time. But when we got back from vacation, my dad started not feeling well.
Oh.
But, you know, in typical dad fashion, he didn't tell anyone, and he just tried to suck it up like a man.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep. That's what dads do.
Brooke would say different, though. I think your husband would wallow in self-pity.
No,
and-
it's interesting. The men of our generation are different than my dad's generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad's generation is a suck it up generation.
Uh-huh.
Our millennial generation is like, oh, it just hurts. It hurts so
Yeah.
bad.
I'm like, well, you know what? I can afford to pay someone else to do this.
Yeah.
Open the Advil bottle for me. It's too
I'm
hard.
still
Yeah.
taking care of
So
it.
she's talking about her dad.
Okay.
You know, the
Got
tough guy
Yeah.
generation.
True manly man. Okay, he sucked up the illness.
Yeah, and we all attended a country concert, and in the middle of the opener set, my dad passes out.
Oh, God.
No.
But in a masculine way.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Flexing the
He
whole
went down hard.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
scary.
wow.
I would be so freaked out.
In front of
Yeah.
all those people, too.
What happened?
It was a lot, and I was scared. You know, my
Yeah.
dad, he's no spring chicken.
Yeah.
So even the paramedics thought he was having a heart attack.
Yeah, for sure.
geez.
That's my first thought.
So, like, they rush him to their little paramedic station, which was backstage,
Uh-huh.
and they're tending to him, and then he's okay. Turns out it was a parasite from our recent trip to Mexico.
Oh, my God.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
He got a worms?
And it got into his brain or something? How'd he pass out?
Probably dehydration.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah, I had a. No, I'm not going to go
Yeah,
down
let's
that
not
story.
go-
Don't tell the
Because
story.
how you have to remove
No, we don't want to go into Brooke's parasite
Our
stories.
friend had a worm in her butt.
We'll save
I-
save that for the Brooke and Jeffrey podcast. Let's stick with the mass speaker here with Olivia. So they found out it was a parasite from Mexico.
Yes. So the medical team gave him some water, let him chill backstage for a while just to recuperate.
Yeah.
Dude, by the way, a Mexican parasite's got to be super chill.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, you want a drink or something?
Just laid back.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
But yeah, the main performer of this concert walked by us, sees my dad laying down, looking like a defeated, sad old man who just had a heart attack at her show.
Yes.
And she was nice enough to stop, walk over, take a selfie with him before she went on stage that night.
Wait.
Oh, that's
Really?
kind of cool. Like, hey, if you live through this, I want you to wake up to this picture. I like that. I think it's nice.
It's kind of funny. I just picture like a really pale, sick guy in a wheelchair.
Just like looking into the sky.
Yeah. Selfie. But why is this a confession? Like, wouldn't you want to post that picture everywhere and tell everybody about it?
Well, this real life occurrence worked so well that I decided maybe I should use it to my advantage at the next concert. So I turned my dad's illness into a scheme to get myself backstage at concerts.
Oh my goodness. And
Wait.
you are so right. The medical's always behind the backstage area.
You go to Mexico and give yourself a parasite every time there's a concert?
Too elaborate. Skip a couple steps,
That
bro.
might make it better, actually. Less of a lie.
So wait,
And
you pretend to pass out at concerts to get backstage.
Or do you pay someone else to pass out?
No, so whenever my favorite artist comes to a particular venue, I just buy tickets in the same section my dad was in.
Like up front.
And then I pretend to pass out and then get backstage.
And they immediately shuffle you back.
To the paramedics
Like, before
room.
I die, I want a selfie with the singer.
Taylor Swift, is that you?
Has it actually gotten you to meet your favorite artist before?
Oh, that's a good question.
Guys, it has.
What?
It's worked multiple times.
Who have you met?
Yeah, can
you
we
tell
know?
us? Your voice is masked.
I met Post Malone,
What?
Billie Eilish.
Oh, that's so cool.
Who always looks a little sick himself.
Yeah.
You said Billie Eilish?
Yes.
Oh, my
And then
God.
Miley Cyrus, which it was really, really neat. She's so nice.
Oh, wow.
Don't you feel bad? Because, like, what if someone else has an emergency and the medical teams are tending to you instead of them? Or
And isn't the medical team like, how come this girl like passes out every time she comes to a concert?
They're
here?
probably different. They're probably different people, right?
Let's put it this way. Okay, to sit in the section that my dad got us tickets for is crazy expensive. I spend a lot of money on tickets. So
okay, that doesn't mean that you get
I
to
deserve this.
It gets you to like the first 10 rows, and then you kind of get yourself to the backstage
So
part.
correct.
Okay.
Oh my
I see
God.
the logic.
I want to get my money's worth.
You don't feel bad at all.
She's still spending a bunch of money, I guess.
We, we all started this segment by saying how it's cool to leave your family to walk in the park with Ryan Reynolds, but
Yeah, who
not
are we?
pass out, pretend.
For a quick picture.
Yeah.
I think our moral compass is a little off. right now.
Exactly.
Okay.
You keep doing you,
You keep
okay,
passing
Olivia?
out.
Oh,
Girly.
no.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And text in 78592 if you have a confession you've been holding on to. We'll hide your identity, mask your voice, and make you our next mass speaker. Your phone tap's coming up right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We all know someone in our lives who lives by the motto, shop till they drop.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And today, a woman reached out to us saying she had to have a heart-to-heart with her Gen Z roommate. Because every day she comes home to find many, many packages surrounding their front door.
Let's rein it in.
And she told her, hey,
Alexis.
exactly. She was like,
kidding.
maybe just cool it a little bit with the online purchases. So
Oh.
that conversation happened 4 days ago. And even though it's been tough, she has resisted the urge.
Wow.
That is
Okay.
till Brooke calls and takes that decision away in your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Hi, Becca.
Yeah, speaking.
This is Aileen Hirschberger from Customer Care. How are you today?
I'm okay.
Just okay. Oh, that's too bad. I think I can help.
I'm sorry. What is this about?
I just wanted to call and thank you first for being one of our top shoppers on the app.
I'm a top shopper.
Well, you were up until a few days ago, I should say. Oof. Kind of awkward, but I've noticed that you've had an item sitting in your cart for a couple of days.
I'm not even sure what you're talking about.
A 3-piece avocado slicer set for $17.99. That's quite a deal.
I'm sorry. You're looking in my cart?
I sure am. And that slicer is aching to be bought.
I don't understand what this phone call's for.
Ooh, this is the exciting part. We have a new program called WeClick.
No, thank you. I'm okay.
Actually, you don't have a choice. Top shoppers get automatically enrolled.
What?
WeClick works like this. If you put an item in your cart for longer than 72 hours, then we can jump in and click purchase for you.
Oh. Wait a minute. You can't buy something in my cart. That's my cart. I mean, I just put stuff in there on occasion, and I don't always buy what's in my cart.
Come on now. You wouldn't have put that avocado slicer in your cart if you didn't love it.
I love it, but I'm not sure I'm ready to...
I heard you say that. Now all you need to say next is WeClick.
I don't think so. I've been a little bit out of control lately with the shopping. So
Hey, excuse me. Oh, per our company rules, I need to take a 10-second mental break. So
what?
Just hold while I open my app. Dop dop doo wop doo dop dop doo wop boo dop dop doo.
Hello?
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Oh, dop dop doo. I feel so much better. Now, where were we?
I have to be honest with you. My roommate and I had a big falling out, and I can't buy any packages anymore.
Oh,
Just
does
can't.
your roommate run your life?
No,
You do know you're your own person, right? You're an adult.
I realize that, but I'm shopping way too much.
Well,
and I can't. I gotta stop. It's too much.
Hold on now.
I come home and there's like 20 packages, and she gets so upset.
Well, good news. There's going to be one more on your doorstep because I just went ahead and did it. Congratulations on a great piece you're going to add to your kitchen set.
No, I don't want it.
Sorry. WeClick. We wanted it. If it wasn't in your cart, I couldn't have done it.
You better not have done that.
Oh,
I'm going to look. I'm going to look at my orders right now.
It'll be there in 2 days. Just check your app.
Oh, my God. You did.
It was a no-brainer.
I can't believe it. I don't want the avocado slicer.
I didn't buy it. You bought it.
No, what the
I did click, though, with WeClick.
There's no we in it. There's just you. It's just you clicking on it.
It may not be me and you, but it's definitely me and your roommate, Farah, because she's the one that set you up for this phone tap.
What?
It's a prank phone call. This is actually Brooke from the radio show, Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
What the How's you on my account?
Your roommate's actually at your apartment right now using your shared computer, and she purchased it.
I'm going to kill her.
It's so sneaky.
It is. It's horrible she did this.
But do you know what's not going to be horrible? Those avocado slices.
I was just going to use a knife.
Oh, knife? Just put them in your cart. WeClick.
No more. No more WeClick.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
They say no good deed goes unpunished. Well, one of our listeners tried a good deed to help out his old high school crush, and now he thinks he may have ruined it forever.
Oh, no.
That's why it's Brooke and Jeffrey to the rescue.
Oh, wow.
Can we swoop in and save him from the bonehead mistake he made while driving a bakery store delivery truck?
Oh, wow. What?
Once you hear it, you'll understand why his old crush is so angry at him in your brand new Awkward Tuesday phone call right after this.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
What I love about classic Hallmark movies is how realistic and relatable they are.
Oh, totally, Jeff.
Because who hasn't taken a trip to a small town and fallen in love with the hunky widower who runs the local reindeer farm?
I mean, not to mention all the innkeepers I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
so many innkeepers.
Yeah.
And all the businesses going out of business.
Yeah.
They need help,
Yeah.
Jeff.
But they're all ripped, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
super
I mean, they're in
rich.
touch with nature, but in between dumbbell curls, they will take a pause to connect with you.
I gotta tell you, as someone from an actual small town, so many hotties.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so realistic
Yes.
and so
Packs on
relatable.
tractors.
We've all been there, at least in our minds, but one of our listeners has literally been there because he describes his life as a failed Hallmark film.
What?
And needs our help on finally getting his happy ending. So let's talk to Dave. Dave, welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going?
Dave, if you don't have a 6-pack or at least a 4-pack, hang up.
Yeah.
You don't count then.
We should make that rule all the time.
Oh, I got 8.
He's got an 8-pack.
Oh,
Okay.
8-pack. Okay.
All right, we will accept you into our arms and try and help you out. But you mentioned that your life isn't going quite the way that you thought it was going to be going. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I mean, at least this aspect of it, like, so there's this girl that I used to have a crush on in high school.
Oh, okay.
What's her name?
Her name's Chloe.
Chloe.
Okay.
Which I think is such a pretty name.
Oh, you still have a crush.
This was back when I was like really dorky, so I like didn't really do anything about it in high school.
Okay.
But then years later, like more recently, I randomly run into her on a ski trip.
Ooh.
And we hit it off. We're like racing each other down the slope.
What? Wait, did you recognize her immediately?
Right away. And it took her a second to recognize me because I looked a lot different. She was like, wait, Dave from high school.
She remembered your name, too. That's good. I don't remember anybody's names ever, so.
Oh, wow.
We connected right on the ski slopes.
That is very Hallmarky.
Yeah. So we got to talking, and it turns out she's still in our hometown, and she like owns a bakery there, which is extremely charming.
Oh my gosh.
Hallmark cliche.
Oh my God, is she going to get frosting on her face and you're going to have to wipe it off and then kiss her?
Oh my gosh.
That is actually adorable.
Yeah, it's like the perfect meet cute, you know? It's like all happening organically.
Were you able to like finagle another meetup?
Yeah, so I told her that I'm actually going back home to our hometown for the holidays to see my folks.
Okay.
So it's a couple of weeks later. I go to the bakery. She's there. The energy is just like before. But
Cute.
I asked her out for dinner. She said yes. And so we go out, and I can tell she's like really stressed out.
Is she nervous?
Oh, wait, at dinner she's stressed?
Yeah, well, I was wondering if she was nervous or whatever, but then she tells me that her delivery driver quit. So she has all these orders to fulfill, and she can't physically do it.
There's the plot.
Oh my God.
That is the plot. Oh my
You jumped in and saved the day. You better have.
So I told her, I was like, I can drive the truck for you. I've got nothing else to do. I'm just like hanging out with my family. So
did she take you up on it? Okay.
yes,
Wow.
she lets me help, and she's really grateful for the offer. And we did kiss that night.
Oh my God, cute. And then you got to spend days with each other because now you're helping her out at the bakery.
Although you're not supposed to kiss the people that you work for.
Yeah, also, how much is she paying? What are the benefits here?
That's not necessarily true, Jeff. I've kissed a lot of people I worked with.
I know. Look how your career has turned out. But
No, I mean, that's generally the rule. But yeah, it's like kind of a different situation, right? So like I show up in the morning really early. I get the truck and I'm doing deliveries for her, and it's like actually fun. I'm driving around just like dropping off baked goods to people. People are really happy.
That's amazing.
So you're spreading joy. You're making her happy. Everything sounds whimsical.
I know.
What is wrong?
Nothing sounds awkward to this
I know.
point.
It sounds beautiful.
Well, there's this big hill in our hometown, and it's this like notorious kind of hill, and I should have known better, but I parked on the hill, and I don't think I put the parking brake on, or the parking brake was faulty, but it doesn't matter. Like it rolled down and it crashed.
You crashed her van?
Yeah, I wasn't even in it, you know. It just rolled down.
Oh, dude.
No.
It just hit this big cement wall.
Oh, my God.
It couldn't
my
have been a wall
God.
made of pillows.
Is the wall-
It had to be cement wall.
Wall okay?
You guys, small
No.
businesses can't take on expenses like that.
How did Chloe react when you told her?
She couldn't believe it. It was such a like massive, I mean, like disappointment for her, because I'm like, I offered to help out and then I messed it up. I feel like terrible. And, you know, I offered to like pay for damages to the truck and everything, but
You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
it's been a few weeks, and yeah, she's not talking to me.
Oof.
So I know this is an awkward conversation to have, but, you know, I'm trying to convince her to forgive my mistake, give me a second chance, and just seeing each other again, like at least like one more time.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the last thing she said to you?
Oh.
Well, honestly, I'm not sure if I can say it on the radio because there were a lot of words that probably wouldn't be okay for the radio.
Yeah.
Let's try one of them. Let's see how it goes.
Not happy.
Just say one.
No? Just pass.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, the good thing is you haven't talked to her since, so hopefully she's had some time to calm down and process.
Yeah.
I just say get the dump button ready, Jeff.
Yeah.
Maybe some swearing.
Fireworks might happen when we come back and try and call the girl you used to have a crush on in high school and tell her, hey, sorry for crashing your bakery delivery truck into a cement wall.
You want to hang out sometime?
Yeah. But you're calm now, right? We're going to do it with your awkward Tuesday phone call right after this.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Today, we're dealing with the case of Hallmark movie gone wrong.
Classic case.
Featuring our listener Dave with his chiseled 8-pack, who ran into his old high school crush while on a ski trip recently. They reconnected, and he found out she worked at a bakery back in their hometown.
Which we laughed because that's like literally a Hallmark
I know.
So
storyline.
cliche. And she didn't have a delivery driver to fill all of her orders.
Oh no, he quit days before Christmas.
So Dave boldly volunteered to step in and accidentally crashed her delivery truck into a cement wall, ruining not just the orders, but their chance at a true Hallmark love.
In his defense,
And
he
also-
wasn't inside when it crashed.
Her business, Jeff.
Yeah, that's the whole business.
Yeah.
I mentioned he ruined the orders, yeah.
Probably a little bit more than that.
Okay, if you want to find the sad part about it, we can really focus in on that. But the thing is, now he wants our help to make things right with Chloe. Just needs a little bit of advice on how to get back into her good graces. So, Brooke and Jose, what do you guys think?
Wait, have you talked to her since she was, cussing and super in the moment?
I've only been texting, but we haven't actually gotten on the phone to talk.
Okay, so this is your first opportunity for a real apology, like a calm one after the emotions have died down. You need to just tell her how sorry you are.
Yeah,
I mean, really.
You need to grovel.
And then-
fall on the sword.
And if you already offered to pay for her van, what you need to do is if she doesn't take you up on that again, then you say, all right, I've got to make this right. Please let me take you skiing.
Yeah.
Bam. Suddenly you're on a date together on the ski hill.
Yes, and then offer to pay for like 6 more vans.
All right, so Brooke's advice, like it always is have the man apologize. But
He's the one that crashed the van, Jeff.
No, I get it. It's always the
valid.
guy's fault. So what do you think, Dave? Is that
That's
helpful?
not even a thing.
Yeah, no, that's helpful. I mean, now that the emotions have died down a little bit, if I say sorry now, maybe it'll resonate with her a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay, but you can't just say it. You have to sound it.
Yeah, well, you are sorry, so it will
He
be
does
sincere.
sound it. Yeah.
Oh, then what was the advice?
That's the advice. Just be sincere.
Oh.
Apologize.
Soul searching and therapy brought him to this advice,
Okay.
Jeff, right here.
Try to
there's
make
no-
it up to her.
There's no trick to this one. It's like,
Yeah.
Okay.
you just got to go
Yeah,
and
you're
do
right.
it.
All right.
And ask her to go skiing. It's a good addition.
Oh, yeah.
See?
End it with that. That's going to be a nice touch.
All right, and then Brooke will offer to pay for the truck if it goes well. So here we go.
No.
I'm going to dial Chloe's number and let you make your awkward Tuesday phone call.
All right.
All right, we'll jump in if we feel like you need a little bit of help, but here we go.
Hello.
Chloe, hey, it's Dave.
Oh my God. What do you want?
Hey, it's really good to hear your voice. Listen, I know I've apologized before, but I just wanted to say again how sorry I am for everything that happened, and I just wanted to check in with you and see how you're doing.
You mean since you've crashed my delivery truck and threw a giant wrench in my business? I'm doing great, Dave. I'm doing so great.
You're great. Okay, well, that's actually really, really good to hear.
I was being sarcastic. Why are you calling me?
Look, I just need to know how I can make it up to you. Like, I offered to pay for the truck, even though the accident wasn't 100% my fault, I think.
I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault. You crashed my truck.
Well, yeah, but that could have happened to anybody. I mean, the truck seemed like it needed...
No, because after it happened, you then ate all of the cupcakes from one of the orders.
Okay, well, they weren't going to get there in time, and I'm like not going to wait forever for the cops to show up. I was hungry. That was the only thing around to eat.
Ate the product, Dave. Do you realize I had to rebake the entire order?
Oh my God.
Look, I'm just letting you know, like, regardless of who ate what,
You were the one who ate everything. So it's not a question of who. It is you that ate everything.
Look, this has affected me just as much as you. I mean, I've been going to therapy to like cope with my feelings about.
You told me you went out to the desert and did ayahuasca for 2 days.
It was just soul searching, you know. It's a kind of therapy.
It's not therapy. It's doing drugs, Dave.
Okay. This isn't going like I thought it would.
Yeah, you think? I don't really know what your purpose is of calling me.
Well, I've been doing a lot of work on myself, obviously, and I think I'm doing better. And I'm just wondering if there's any chance you'll get over it and we can go out again. I'll take the skiing.
Awkward.
You'll get over
And chance.
He offered to pay for skiing.
Wow.
God.
That was tough.
That was painful.
What's going on?
Hey.
What's going on with you?
We just witnessed the worst apology we may have ever heard.
There was some apologies in there, but Chloe, you're on the radio right now with a show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a segment that we do. It's called the Awkward Tuesday phone call, which...
It's like it can't get worse, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be like free promotion for your bakery business, so that's good.
I mean, I'm not good at these things. I really needed help. I don't know.
Yeah, we could tell. So look, Chloe, we're trying to help Dave make his apology sound more sincere because he really does feel bad.
And it's so crazy, Chloe, because when he talked to us before we called you, he was so sincere and so just regretful of what had happened, and he felt like an idiot, and he wished he could take it back.
He also didn't mention the cupcakes.
Yeah,
that part was new to us. We didn't hear about that.
Yeah, you ate the product, bro?
Listen, the cupcakes were like not an important part of it. You know, the van obviously was the main thing, and the main thing is that I feel really, really bad about everything that happened.
Yeah, you feel bad because you're coming down off of your ayahuasca trip. Look, we didn't realize that this was the scenario, Chloe, but...
Yeah, there's more layers than we knew.
Clearly, we missed some parts. He absolutely did screw up. He is very sorry.
He admits that.
Is there any chance that maybe... you're being just like a little bit harsh with the judgment? Because
why are you worried that way, Jeffrey?
I'm just saying, maybe I want to hear from Chloe.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm assuming that he probably failed to mention that he was 2 hours late to start the delivery, and also he smelled like rum.
Oh,
Rum
man.
goes great with cake.
And ayahuasca.
No, that was just my cologne. That was just my cologne.
Oh, I see. Captain Morgan's. That's the one that you got.
I was on vacation and I like offered to show up, and honestly, she's lucky I like agreed to deliver for her at all.
See, okay, listen. I think this is where you both went wrong. You shouldn't have mixed love and business. If you would have never volunteered, none of this bad stuff would have happened.
That's actually a really good point, Brooke. Never ask anybody you know personally to help you during the holiday season.
I didn't ask him to help me. I offered to pay him, and he made me pay him up front.
Oh, wait,
wait.
what?
My God.
Wait, was it volunteer?
You paid?
Okay, but she didn't tip me.
Dave! Dave, you crashed the car and ate the cupcakes.
And you made it sound like this whole thing was out of like generosity and the kindness of your heart. You didn't say that you were getting paid to do
You got a
this.
side job while you're home for this
It's like the cupcake swindler came back to town.
I mean, it was minimum wage. I didn't ask for anything more than that, and I thought it would be weird if she didn't pay me.
You didn't even deserve that much money, Dave.
You probably need to honestly give this a little bit more time before you start asking for forgiveness.
No. I think that he just needs to be done. They're done.
No, I say give it a few years.
No.
Check in with her. Chloe, when would you like him to check back in with you to see if you'll forgive him?
He can lose my number completely. I'm not interested in seeing Dave ever again.
There we go.
Okay.
I think he just got banned from a cupcake shop.
And for the bakery. A new title.
Yeah.
Probably the only bakery in that whole town, too. He's
Yeah,
like,
that's
no
tough.
more baked goods for him.
Yeah.
Well, there was one thing that I haven't said yet, which I was hoping would be like an exciting piece of news, but I lost my job in the city just last week, so I'm moving back home actually.
Shocking.
Full time.
Chloe, he needs a place to live. Can he live with you?
I'm hanging up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You should.
Well, happy holidays.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Win Brooks Box!
Brand new player to the game today. Her name is Tira, and Tira says that she has a very rewarding and fulfilling job.
Oh, just over here bragging already, huh, Tira?
Gosh,
I am.
wonder what that's like.
Come on, Jeff.
Oh, man. Tira, what is it that you do?
So I am a property manager for it's not assisted living, but it's an elderly and disabled community.
That's
and
awesome.
so I get to help a lot of people, and it's very, very rewarding.
That's cool. If you would have stopped at property manager,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have believed you.
Does that mean you raise the rent on the old people?
Absolutely.
You don't ever prank any of your residents just for a little bit of fun inside the old people home?
Never. I'd be afraid to.
Oh, don't you want old Alan to come visit some of your...
Yeah, we can really spice that place up for you, Tira.
That sounds so awesome, but I don't think so.
I'm going to show up on Jello night and things are about to get wild.
Oh, Jose. No, thank you.
Well, that was not Jose, but it's okay. I'll give him the credit for that one. Anyway,
Brooke's going to leave.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not doing old voice.
Brooke's going to leave the studio here, so Tara, we can get to the game. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know when you could say pass, but you have to beat Brooke outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Good luck. Your time starts now. America's Funniest Home Videos debuted as a full TV series in what decade? 80s, 90s, or 2000s?
80s.
Derby, Homburg, and Durstocker are all type of what?
Candy.
Your humerus bone is located where?
Elbow.
Who is the current host of Family Feud?
Steve Harvey.
The Ganges is a famous river located in which country?
Pass.
If an NFL referee already has thrown their flag, what article of clothing is thrown as a backup flag?
Shirt.
Shirt.
Oh, wow.
Sure.
Things getting wild at that NFL game.
that's my style. Oh, yeah.
Then the next goes underwear.
Yeah, oh my God. Oh, Tira, you sound like you're at a good time.
I like a pretty hat.
Yeah. Let's learn a little bit more about you since you're a new player to the show. What's an interesting fun fact that we should learn?
Not too interesting. I worked for Starbucks Coffee Company for 5 years, and it was like the best experience of my life.
Dude, you know, in the 30 seconds I was outside, the girls, Alexis and Ashley, are both like, hey, we're going to Starbucks. Do you want anything?
Yeah, and it's a great place to work. I love what they stand for. The only reason I left is because I traveled like from Tacoma to Seattle every day, and 90 miles is a lot to drive. So
that is a lot.
And then you listen to us.
Yeah, that's where we fell in love. Yeah.
All right, Brooke. Well, now it's your turn. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Your time starts now. America's Funniest Home Videos debuted as a full TV series in what decade? 80s, 90s, or 2000s?
80s.
Derby, Homburg, and Durstocker are all types of what?
Hats?
Your humerus bone is located where?
In your arm?
Who is the current host of Family Feud?
Steve Harvey.
The Ganges is a famous river located in which country?
Gambia.
If an NFL referee has already thrown their flag, what article of clothing is thrown as a backup flag?
Really? Their hat. I wanted to be their shirt, but
she said shirt. That's what she said.
That was Tira's answer. We're going to find out who is right when we go to the scoreboard with Jose.
Happy birthday, Huge Anus. I've heard you're a massive fan.
Bolaños.
Man, why do people troll us like that?
I should.
Tira, sorry, you got 2 correct today.
Nice.
That's not bad for your first time,
Pretty
Tira.
good. And Brooke,
And
4 correct.
That's okay. Good job, Brooke.
Hey, you had fun.
Oh, you're a good sport, Tira.
Yeah.
Let's go over the answers for everybody. America's Funniest Home Videos debuted as a full TV series in the 1990s.
Oh, really?
It was just a one-off special prior to that in 1989, and they decided we need to bring this back and make a whole show out of it.
That's right. It was part of something else.
My cousin worked as a producer on that show in the 90s, and she had to just watch tapes to see if they were funny.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we do for fun now. We just binge YouTube.
Yeah,
man.
It's like she was on YouTube.
And those
before
old school
YouTube.
like VHS tapes
Yeah.
too, where you
Oh,
can like
God.
rewind
Well,
and fast forward. Oh god,
Yeah, we won't go.
no fun. Derby, Homburg, and Durstocker, all types of hats. Your humerus bone's located in your arm.
We did give you that, Tira.
She said
the
elbow.
elbow.
Yeah. Current host Family Feud would be Steve Harvey. The Ganges is a famous river in India, the most sacred river in India. And if an NFL referee has already thrown their flag, they don't throw their shirt, they throw their hat, Tira. So
And then we throw dollar bills.
After they take their shirts off. Yes.
So, Tira, it wasn't enough to beat Brooke here, but just for playing, we are going to give you a $50 Macy's gift card in celebration of National Use Your Gift Card Day on Saturday, January 18th. Use your gift card on something that you love at Macy's.
That's fun.
Hey.
Yes.
Tira, you got to call back and play again. You're a great time.
Oh, I so am. I can't wait to call back.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
we
Or
appreciate you.
Have one of the residents from your retirement home call in, too.
Hey.
Sounds great. I'll have them in the office.
Okay, Tira. We'll hear back from you soon. We're going to do Win Brooks Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.